Did you know there's a silent symptom of cancer that nearly 90% of people completely ignore? It's not a lump, it's not pain, it's something far more subtle, and it's why cancer can often grow undetected for so long. This symptom is persistent, unexplained fatigue. I'm not talking about the regular tiredness you feel after a long day or a tough week. This is a profound exhaustion that doesn't go away, even with plenty of rest. Many of us are quick to blame our tiredness on work stress, lack of sleep, or just getting older. We think, oh, I just need a vacation, or I'll catch up on sleep this weekend. So we adjust our lives, we drink more coffee, we push through, and we slowly get used to feeling drained all the time. But this isn't normal. This is your body sending a major warning signal, and we've been conditioned to ignore it. We keep up with our jobs, our families, and our daily routines, all while this serious internal alarm is being silenced. So, what's the difference between normal tiredness and this dangerous fatigue? Normal tiredness gets better with rest. You take a nap, you have a relaxing evening, and you wake up feeling refreshed. Cancer-related fatigue is different. It's a deep, heavy feeling. People describe it as feeling like their batteries are completely drained. Their body is weighted down, and their mind is in a constant fog. It's a bone-deep weariness that lingers day after day, no matter how much you sleep. Because it builds up so gradually, it becomes a new, unwelcome normal, allowing something potentially serious to progress without you even realizing it. If you've been feeling an unshakable exhaustion that just won't lift, it's crucial not to dismiss it. Don't just assume it's part of life. Listen to your body. Talk to a doctor about it. Getting it checked out could be one of the most important decisions you ever make. Your health is your greatest asset, so please pay attention to the quiet signals. Have you ever felt so tired that even a good night's sleep doesn't help? It's a feeling many of us know all too well. We often blame our busy lives, long work hours, or just not getting enough rest. But what if that persistent, deep exhaustion is trying to tell you something more? Today, we're going to talk about a serious but often overlooked symptom: cancer-related fatigue. It's crucial to understand why this sign is so frequently missed, because early detection can make all the difference. One of the biggest reasons this symptom gets ignored is that modern life has normalized being tired. Think about it. We juggle demanding jobs, stare at screens for hours, maybe don't eat as well as we should, and struggle to find time for exercise. So, feeling drained at the end of the day seems pretty standard, right? When cancer-related fatigue starts to creep in, it often just blends into this existing background of daily tiredness. It is easy to dismiss it as just another long week, or I must be overdoing it. Instead of pausing and questioning why we feel so profoundly exhausted, we tend to accept it as the new normal. This quiet acceptance is dangerous because it can delay seeking medical advice, giving a potential disease time to progress silently. It's not just about being sleepy. It's a bone-deep weariness that doesn't go away with rest. Another major reason this fatigue is overlooked is that it doesn't immediately scream cancer to most people. When you hear the word cancer, what are the first symptoms that come to mind? For many, it's things like unexplained pain, finding a lump, unusual bleeding, or sudden weight loss. These are the classic, well-publicized warning signs. Fatigue, on the other hand, feels too common, too non-specific to be a serious alarm bell. It doesn't feel urgent or frightening in the same way. This common misunderstanding can lead people to put off seeing a doctor, waiting for more obvious symptoms to appear. The problem is, by the time those other, more alarming signs show up, the cancer may have already advanced or spread. This is why it's so important to listen to your body and take persistent, unexplained fatigue seriously. It could be the earliest clue your body gives you that something isn't right. So, what's the key takeaway here? We need to redefine how we think about tiredness. While a busy life can certainly wear you out, a constant, debilitating fatigue that interferes with your daily life is not normal. Don't just brush it off. Pay attention. If you're feeling an exhaustion that's out of the ordinary for you, and it does improve with rest, it's time to talk to a healthcare professional. It might be nothing serious, but it's always better to know for sure. Feeling tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep. While it could be many things, there's a reason doctors take persistent fatigue seriously. It can be one of the earliest, most subtle signs of an underlying issue, including cancer. But how does this happen? And why is this fatigue so different? Let's dive into the hidden processes. Imagine a tiny, energy-hungry thief inside your body. That's what a tumor can be like. As cancer cells grow and divide at a rapid pace, they consume a massive amount of energy. They're literally in a competition with your healthy cells, stealing vital nutrients and oxygen. This constant drain slowly weakens your entire system, leaving you feeling perpetually exhausted. It's not the kind of tired you feel after a long day. It's a deep, bone-weary fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. Another key factor is inflammation. Your body's immune system recognizes cancer as a threat and goes into overdrive, releasing chemicals called cytokines. While these are meant to fight the disease, they can also have a major side effect. They mess with your brain and muscles, contributing to that feeling of constant tiredness and weakness. Think of it like having a low-grade fever all the time. Your body is always fighting, and that fight is exhausting. Cancer can also disrupt your body's delicate hormonal balance. Certain cancers can interfere with glands that produce crucial hormones, throwing off everything from your sleep-wake cycle to your metabolism and overall energy levels. For example, if your thyroid or adrenal glands are affected, you might feel sluggish, foggy, and completely drained, no matter what you do. Then there's the issue of blood. Cancers like leukemia, or those that cause internal bleeding, can lead to anemia. Anemia means you don't have enough healthy red blood cells to carry adequate oxygen to your body's tissues. With less oxygen, your organs and muscles can't function optimally, and the result is profound fatigue and even shortness of breath. The scary part is that all these changes can happen quietly, without any obvious, visible signs. So, what do most of us do when we feel this way? We reach for another cup of coffee, grab a sugary snack for a quick boost, or just try to push through it. These things might give you a temporary burst of energy, but they're like putting a small bandage on a major wound. They don't address the root cause. Over time, as you rely on these quick fixes, your body becomes even more depleted, and the fatigue deepens. Instead of listening to what our bodies are trying to tell us, we train ourselves to ignore the signals, which can unfortunately delay getting the help we need. If you're experiencing persistent, unexplained fatigue that's interfering with your daily life, please don't ignore it. Have you ever felt so tired that no amount of sleep seems to help? A deep, persistent exhaustion that just won't go away. We often brush this off as stress or a busy life, but it could be a silent warning sign you can't afford to ignore. Ignoring extreme fatigue can be incredibly dangerous because it's a common early symptom of cancer, when the disease is most treatable and survival rates are highest. When we dismiss this kind of fatigue, months or even years can pass before a proper diagnosis. During that critical time, cancer can grow, invade nearby tissues, or spread throughout the body. Once cancer reaches an advanced stage, treatment becomes much more complex, and the outcomes are far less certain. Paying attention to persistent, unexplained fatigue can truly make a life-or-death difference. This silent symptom isn't specific to just one type of cancer. It can appear in many. Blood cancers like leukemia and lymphoma often cause profound fatigue. Colon cancer can cause it through slow, unnoticed internal bleeding. Lung cancer can lead to exhaustion due to reduced oxygen and inflammation. Even breast, prostate, and ovarian cancers can present with fatigue long before any other obvious signs appear. Because it's such a common feeling, it rarely raises immediate suspicion, which is exactly what makes it so dangerous. Our culture also plays a big role in how we react to feeling tired. We're often taught that pushing through exhaustion is a sign of strength and that resting is a weakness. We take pride in being busy and productive, even when we're running on empty. This mindset can make us hesitant to slow down and see a doctor. We might worry about being seen as lazy or that we're overreacting, but this social pressure to just keep going can lead to a dangerous silence around what could be a critical early symptom. So, what should you do? If you're experiencing a level of fatigue that's unusual for you, that doesn't get better with rest, and that's interfering with your daily life for more than a few weeks, it's time to talk to a healthcare professional. Don't be afraid to voice your concerns. Describe exactly how the fatigue feels and how it's impacting you. Your doctor can run tests to rule out or identify underlying medical issues. Remember, your health is your greatest asset. Listening to your body isn't a sign of weakness. It's a form of strength and self-care. It could save your life. Hey everyone, let's talk about something we all experience, feeling tired. But what happens when that tiredness just won't go away? One reason people might ignore persistent fatigue is the lack of access to healthcare or a genuine fear of what a doctor might find. It's easy to think, I'm just busy, or I'll deal with it later. The cost of a visit, the time it takes, or even the fear of bad news can make us put it off. We might hope the feeling will just disappear on its own. While that's a completely understandable reaction, avoiding it can be risky. Ignoring a problem doesn't make it vanish. In fact, it can allow an underlying issue to grow silently. So, how do you know when your fatigue is something more than just normal tiredness? Feeling wiped out after a long week or a night of bad sleep is one thing. But fatigue that sticks around for weeks, with no clear reason, is a red flag. If you find it's getting in the way of your daily life, making it hard to concentrate, or zapping your motivation, it's time to pay attention. Be especially mindful if this fatigue comes with other subtle changes, things like a loss of appetite, unexplained weight loss, getting sick more often, night sweats, or new aches and pains that you can't explain. Your body has ways of telling you something is wrong, and it often whispers before it screams. Persistent, unexplained fatigue is one of those whispers. It's your body's way of asking for help and care. Ignoring it only gives the root cause more time to develop. Listening to these signals doesn't mean you should jump to the worst conclusion. It just means respecting your body enough to seek clarity. When you see a doctor for unexplained fatigue, they can run tests to figure out what's going on. This might include blood tests, imaging scans, and a physical exam. Often, the cause is something treatable and not as scary as you might think, like a vitamin deficiency, a thyroid issue, or a chronic infection. But even if it is something serious, finding out early is everything. Ruling out major conditions gives you peace of mind, and if something is found, early detection dramatically improves outcomes. It truly can be a lifesaver. Taking that step to get checked out is one of the most proactive and powerful things you can do for your health. Let's talk about something we all feel from time to time: fatigue. It's so common that we often just brush it off as a normal part of a busy life. But what if that persistent, nagging tiredness is more than just a sign you need more sleep? What if it's your body trying to tell you something important? Healthcare providers are urging us to speak up about fatigue and not downplay it. When you're in the doctor's office, being honest about how you truly feel is crucial for getting the right care. See, many early changes inside our bodies aren't visible in routine exams. Doctors rely on you, on your words, to describe what's going on. Your voice truly matters. Understanding this silent symptom empowers you to take control of your health. It helps you shift your mindset from being reactive waiting for a crisis to being proactive. Instead of waiting for sharp pain or a dramatic event, you can respond to these early, quiet signals with care and courage. Remember, while feeling tired is common, persistent and unexplained, fatigue is not normal. Treating it as a serious warning, rather than just an inconvenience, can genuinely change lives. Think about it. Serious conditions like cancer don't always start with a big, dramatic sign. Sometimes, the very first whisper is just a quiet, unshakable tiredness that's asking for your attention. Our bodies have this incredible, built-in communication system. Learning to speak its language is one of the most essential skills for long-term health. It's easy to ignore these signals, especially when we're busy. But choosing to listen requires awareness, a little patience, and a lot of self-respect. Choosing to listen is choosing life. The good news is that awareness about subtle health signs is growing. More and more conversations are happening, and education is spreading. Every single person who learns to listen to their body and take action becomes a part of this positive change. So, if there's one key lesson to take away from this, it's this: do not normalize what feels wrong. Don't just dismiss something that persists day after day. Fatigue that lingers without a clear explanation deserves your respect and a proper investigation. It might turn out to be nothing serious, and that's great, but it might be everything. By paying attention, asking the right questions, and seeking care early, we can reduce the power of these silent diseases. Cancer loses its advantage when we break the silence. Awareness is always the first step toward prevention, early detection, and healing. Your body is always speaking to you. That quiet, persistent fatigue might be one of its clearest messages. Listening today can protect your tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, please share it with someone you care about. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on taking charge of your health. Take care.